today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taking in at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Mariota's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mariota. He finds Corey Davis. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? First down, Mariota. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mariota to throw it. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. They'll give him 4 yards there, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Now Mariota. He gets this one to Boyd. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Play action now, Mariota. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Dexter Lawrence, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. On the handoff, this is Swift. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sanders' kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McKinney. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards, the pickup there. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give to Harris. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. This, the second meeting between these 2 division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one. So now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, McKinney. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. ground. It's Swift to start the drive. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now Mariota. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Swift. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. A couple of 1st downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Mariota now from the 50. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing, Mariota. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off at the 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Throwing on 1st down. McKinney. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the carry, this is Scott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. McKinney. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now Scott. And a short gain down to about the 33. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. McKinney able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On 1st and 10, McKinney. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Jaguars are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Mariota on 1st down. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Swift. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the gun, Mariota. Slant pass to Boyd. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Swift. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time, they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They'll start out here with the option left. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. McKinney. He'll get this out wide to Scott. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Back to throw. McKinney. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, McKinney. And this one's incomplete. The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Harris. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down, McKinney. And Waller taking it in over the middle. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Operating from the gun, McKinney. That's swung out wide to Harris. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McKinney. He gets it complete to Harris. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And he will have a Titans first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught by Funchess. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. The safety Jamal Adams able to break that one up. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it was Marcus Mariota with a strong first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game, as we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And able to get this out to the 25. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Harris starts the drive on the ground, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. McKinney. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
Quinn Miners, 3rd-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty.
Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Back to throw. McKinney. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, first and 10. They go play action. Mariota. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on second down. Mariota. It's caught by Aguilar. They'll run on first down. Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. Working out of the gun, Mariota. They'll find Everett there, complete. Touchdown! Gerald Everett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a first and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, McKinney. And he's got his big wide receiver complete.
Partner, it took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McKinney. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
We dominate today.
Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over. and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
That's been a good leadership and a good distributor.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On second down, Swift. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride, and I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
On first down, Swift. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second and 5 now. Mariota. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Play fake. Mariota. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Bobby Okereke. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Mariota now. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Off the play fake. McKinney. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. McKinney. Throw left side, complete to Scott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. McKinney. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Back to throw again. Harris has it over the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. On first down, McKinney. He's going to have the hook up to Scott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on first down, McKinney. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. McKinney. Open man here is Scott, complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And now out come the Jags. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now it's Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Mariota. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. For that last pass CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that number, over 35,000 yards, how many people have done that prior to him?
Right around 30.
Boy, that's a pretty good number. Now you're into a membership that means you've done a heck of a job in this league for a decent amount of time. You're recognized as one of the better players.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Mariota. And this is incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Mariota. And this pass broken up. Excellent. That was not an easy one to hold on to. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Tennessee offense set to go again. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. On 1st and 10, McKinney, throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. 2nd and 5. We'll check on his status when we get back. To throw on 2nd down, McKinney, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, McKinney. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Oh, he shifts past him. 35 yards that time on the punt. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 77 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll run on 1st down. Swift, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 11 now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. On the handoff, this is Swift. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So now the Titans down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Pass complete. It's Scott. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd down. He's back to throw. Got an open man. It's Scott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Back to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Funches has it complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
It's brought in by Harris. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Jaguars, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that 1st win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.